Hello, glorious friends. Let's start off the week with planting some blackberries, blueberries, and grapes. So I sat down. First I had Michael cut down the grass with the lawnmower, and then I put down some cardboard for a few days to kind of kill off some of this grass. It's a funky grass. It likes to vine. So anyway, then I got some dirt and I put the dirt down. And I am planting in these blackberries in this dirt. And hopefully it will go down into the native soil and set up really good roots for next year. I like jam, my kids like jam, and my mom likes jam. So we've just been buying fruit in bulk from stores and farmers markets, and of course making jam. And if you look at previous videos, you will see some of those videos. But my mom was like, hey, why don't you grow your own bushes and harvest from them next year or the following year? And thereon through, eliminating the grocery store. So I said, yes, that will be our plan. Hopefully next fall to plant these bushes. But my mom, being the lovely mom she is, went online to Stark Brothers and ordered me some blackberries, blueberries, and 2 types of grapes. Stark Brothers is always great because they have a 1-year warranty on their stuff. So if it dies, they replace it, no questions asked. And then we got them in this fall instead of next fall. So we'll be ahead, which is always great. But Stark Brothers is a great nursery. They ship all over the place. So if you're looking for some bushes, plants, trees, go on to starkbrothers.com and check them out. I haven't found anywhere else that guarantees your plants for a year, which is very nice. And I'm going to put down some mulch on here to help keep in the moisture so we don't have to water as often. If you put down a nice heavy layer of mulch, it helps out and makes your job, in the end, easier. And that's always a plus. And there are the lovely blackberries. My husband came out to help me put up the fencing. Yes, these are dog fencing kennels. But we have a lot of these extra dog fence kennels laying around. So instead of getting out chicken wire or electric fencing, we're just going to utilize what we have and put up these dog fence panels around the fruit to keep out the deers and maybe raccoons and possums that might want to come and eat these little supple plants. It's a nice type of fencing. It's about 4.5 feet wide and about 4.5 feet long and about 4.5 feet tall. So I don't think they can go over And I know they definitely can't stick their snout through. And hoping that it keeps the deer out. They're about 4 feet tall. So I don't think a deer can reach over and in. And I don't think we will be able to reach through the bars. But I put some mulch down to keep moisture in. I will go and soak some oranges for these blueberries. So here we are. We're also digging in some of these T-posts to make trellises for our grapes. And then of course we put more of those dog panels up to keep out the deer. Give you a quick view of our tomatoes and beans. They're doing so good. And even the beans in the pots are doing good. The lettuce is starting to sprout. Spinach has not yet. But then Michael decided he was going to put together the bigger window unit for air conditioner on this day. Here he is measuring everything. He measures twice to make sure everything is lined up to keep the house a little bit cooler on these 90-degree days here in our Ozarks. And while Daddy was doing that, Madison was building with her blocks, and she was also proud of it. And he's just putting on the finishing touches of sticking the foam in between. There it is, on and running. Now that your noodles are all done and drained, let's put in our beans. Our beans are rinsed and drained. 1 can. Perfect. 1 can of tomatoes. Good girl.
Tomatoes.
We'll just put the tomatoes and the juice and all.
Tomatoes.
All right, put the tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce. Tomato sauce. Wet tea.
All right. Put in the chili powder.
Chili powder. Chili powder. Chili powder.
Is that good?
Mix it up.
Okay, hang on. I am gonna hold the pan up here and you scrape out the meat. Can you scrape out that meat?
Okay. Done.
Done?
Then mix it up.
Mix it up. Whoop, don't splooge. We're good.
Okay. Done. If you look good, right, Mama?
Yep, mix it up good.
Yeah, but I don't like tomato.
What do you think of your goulash?
Good.
Good?
Good.
All right. We have this tree branch that is kind of hanging over where we park our cars, and it's kind of dead. As you can see, Michael just pulls it with the slightest of ease and it comes on down. We just didn't want it to come down on a tree. And one throw and it's up again because we got half the branch down. Now we're just going to tie it to the tractor and pull off this other part. As you watch it, it kind of looks like a Jim Henson Muppet. Kind of like, one of the furlings from the Dark Crystal. How it moves. And Nathan here just decides to beat one of the sticks into a bloody pulp. He's like, that'll teach you. Ah, he's a boy. Boys do what boys do. And I went inside and I made a whole bunch of meatballs for the freezer for pastas and 3 meatloaves. And all these will be packaged up and put in the freezer. We moved out our boy rabbits. These are all boys. And they will join freezer camp shortly. But until then, let them live their best life possible with eating fresh grass and hopping and playing in the grass. We also extended our chicken coop. Gave our girls some extra leg stretching room. And they can go underneath the deck, which is also nice because underneath there is just dry dirt. So I don't have to keep filling up a tub with sand. This is Hercules. He's our lovely rooster. He's a good boy. He's doing his job. Of course, we also found some great deals at Walmart. Look at how big these pizzas are for $6. And we added another light to add some brightness in the dark. And look, it lights up. Ta-da!
Auto.
And that will bring us to the end of the week with another gorgeous, beautiful sunset. Until next time, friends, enjoy.